What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Getting into another reaction. We are getting back into MASHLE. Newest episode, episode 11. Came out a couple days ago, but I haven't gotten to it yet, so we're getting to it now. Very excited for this because we're approaching the end of the season like we are for a lot of these other shows that are finishing up. We've already finished Heavenly Delusion. We've already finished Demon Slayer. We finished Finland Saga, which was one that started way before the rest of the ones that we're watching right now because that was an actual 24-episode season. And then, so we got 2 more episodes of this, I believe. So very excited to see how this finishes up. And off of last episode, we're down in this, sort of Coliseum basement of the school that we're at, where Mash and them attend. And apparently the teachers don't even know this exists anymore, so this is kind of more of just like a secret hideout for Magia Lupus and, all of their underhanded moves and whatever the fuck they're experimenting on and all the shit that they do. So 2 episodes ago, we saw Mash and Lance take out their respective Fangs that they faced against. Lance versus Fang 3, Mash versus Fang 2. Learned about them and actually got kind of more of an insight on, how Mash and Lance are good people, and they even made their respective fighters that they were fighting against kind of feel like, damn, okay, I could have probably had another path, but shit just ended up going the way it did, and you guys completely looked at your lives a different way. Lance actually being proud or respecting Fang 3 when all Fang 3 wanted was the respect or approval of his father. When he no matter what he would do, he would never get that because it's just never enough. That's just the way his father is. And then he actually gets the praise and acceptance that he wants through Lance, and that was his enemy, right? So that was pretty neat. And then same thing with Fang 2, where he was ostracized by his parents and society because of this eye that he has, which actually makes him a pretty strong mage in general, a huge counter to pretty much any other mage that he fights against. Obviously society takes it out on him and says that he's a fucking it's the evil eye, you're evil, whatever, blah 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 blah, he's treated horribly. But honestly, it's a very strong thing for him, and Mash still ended up beating him because Mash doesn't have magic. And even though he beat him, and the way that even though society and his parents look at him a certain way, that's not going to change the way Mash looks at him. So that's kind of how Fang 2 got his sort of acceptance, or a different way of looking at things, and that some people do accept you, so stop paying attention to the people that don't. If people don't fuck with you, there's nothing you can do to change that. Just forget about them. You know what I'm saying? So we found that out with them 2 episodes ago and saw those fights. Those were really cool. And then last episode was more focused on Finn and Barrett's fight against Fang 4 and 5. Where Fang 4 kind of backed up for a little bit. He has a secret move where he would, he was building up a bunch of energy, and eventually it would turn Mash into stone. So that's what he was trying to do. And then Fang 5, the pink-haired girl, was the one that was mainly putting up the fight and putting up a defense against Barrett and Finn, where Finn really wasn't doing anything. I was hoping he was going to do something, but so far he seems like one of those characters, just like Lemon, where they're just going to be watching the main characters do their thing and never really do anything. I mean, maybe we'll get something like that later for them. Maybe they'll actually do something, but as of right now, they haven't done shit. And that has continued throughout last episode. So we saw Barrett actually go off. He has a little unique move or unique mark that shows up on his forehead whenever his emotions are strung high or he gets really angry, kind of like Super Saiyan or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But more with this world and magic, where this kind of cross-like mark comes up on his head when he gets angry enough or passionate enough through his emotions, and it really powers him up. So I guess you could look at it as 2 marks, but it's unique. You don't always have 2 marks, so it's not like everybody else, like Lance, that has 2 marks. He always has 2 marks, so it's unique and different. So really cool that we got to learn about that last episode. I wasn't expecting that, but it was really cool to see him have that power up and be able to stand up and fight along the rest of Mash and Lance. Obviously he's going to be able to keep up just in a different way, so that was really cool to see. And then instead of Finn actually stepping up and doing anything, we see our big boy divine visionary, Mr. Eren Yeager himself, same voice actor. For some reason, I thought it was Sasuke. I don't know why, but when I first heard it, I was just confused, and I was tripping. I was burnt, bro. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But anyways, I knew it was Eren's voice, but for some reason, I just misplaced it and said it was Sasuke for the whole episode until I realized it in the post-episode discussion. I was like, hold on a fucking second. I think I fucked up. But yeah, it's really cool that we noticed the voice actor is very similar. Obviously, I noticed that right away. And then I'm surprised I didn't notice this sooner, but he's actually Finn's brother, because Finn was Nissan, like whenever he came and like fucked up Fang 4, like it was nothing, like one-shotted him basically. And he's the divine visionary right now currently for this school, and he's also a part of Alder Dorn, which is really cool. So they have someone to look up to, and like kind of like a, I guess like a mentor figure, and someone that they're striving to be like, because obviously MASH is trying to reach the same goal to become a divine visionary, even though he doesn't have magic. So yeah, he comes through, fucks up Fang 4 like it's nothing, then he actually ends up running into MASH and like kind of learning about him, and then also like connecting the dots from what he heard from the headmaster, and you know, testing him a little bit, and having some funny interactions with that spider that was trying to gauge his magic power. And yeah, he really doesn't have anything, it's 0. So very interesting stuff there with their interaction. Then he basically just warned him like, listen, like this dude fucking whatever his name is, I can't remember his name, but the leader of Lupus, like he's not one to be messed with. Like you're gonna have to be careful. Like you know, you're gonna actually, like, since you don't have any magic power, you might actually have some trouble with this guy. Like you've gotten this far without magic, but you might have some trouble with this one. All right, and so that's pretty much where the episode ended. He walked in and broke the door as usual on the leader of Lupus, and they had like, you know, they had a little funny interaction. Like, of course you broke the door again, right? And he's like, of course I did. What the fuck? So that's right where the episode ended. So I'm assuming this episode is going to be primarily focused on this fight, MASH versus the leader of Lupus. See what he can do. See if it actually finishes up. I don't know if it's going to last just one episode or maybe a couple episodes, because like I said, we got 2 more, I think, until this season ends. I think. Is it a 13? Oh no, actually no. This says it's going to be a 12 episode season. So this is the second to last episode. We got one more. We got one more next week, and then or later this week, really Friday, and then this season's wrapped up. So yeah, since we're approaching even sooner than I thought to the end of this season, this is probably going to be a good episode. Very excited for this. Let's get into it. If you guys enjoy it, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe for new, and hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. Let's get it. Episode 11, MASHLE. All right, baby. Opening right away. We're getting that out of the way right now. You know what I'm saying? Gonna see nothing but action, nothing but progress in this episode. I like it. I like it already. Let's get it. Oh shit, what the fuck going on in here, bro? Yeah, I remember we got a little glimpse of this, but we don't really know what's going on here. It looks like it's about to happen, like what's happening to Lemon is happening to a bunch of other students. Yeah, he's not a magic user at all, bro. He got hands, dog. He got hands. He thought he figured it out, bro. Most people that are smart enough know what your situation is, MASH. Like, don't worry. They don't give a fuck anyway. You're damn right. That's why, you know, you think you got all this power. You about to get rocked. Oh yeah, nah. MASH just wants to get rid of everybody who doesn't have, who basically isn't nobility, isn't strong. Like, bro, this guy. What the fuck? Yeah, that's right. Get serious. He's threatening to take away everything that you know. Damn right. Bro, there's no understanding. There was never going to be that from the get-go. Like, you're gonna get rocked. She's just dipping. She seems awfully happy. Oh my god. Abel, that's his name. The fuck? Acid. Thanks for the warning. He dodged it anyway. Is he about to bowl? He's about to bowl. He's about to knock these motherfuckers down like pins. Yo, she's funny. Strike! You're damn right he did. Oh, this show is so trolly. Yeah, what was that? Oh, talk that shit, Mash. Come on. Neither do you. You don't shut the fuck
レモン
up.
ちゃんはどこにあったの？
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
君はそいつらを止めることすらできない。
Oh! Punch that motherfucker right past him.
前あった時よりも。
I want him to stop using his dolls and shit, bro. I want to see what you're actually capable of. I want to see MASH completely rock through that shit.
どうも。
Your full power. I want to see you
それ
struggle.
以上の感想はないけど。
Ooh. Okay, that was a decent hit. Wait, oh shit. Oh fuck. He's using his own body like a doll. Wow, okay.
フィン君。
Wait, when the fuck did he
少し面白い気がして捉えておいたんだ。
when the fuck did he get captured?
それとも
Hello?
友人は負傷がひどくて。
You were right alongside your brother and then Barrett. Like, what the fuck happened to Barrett?
ぜひ面
Bro,
白いもの。
they're doing my boy Finn even dirtier than I thought they could. Like, I thought he was gonna do something last episode. He doesn't do shit, and then somehow he just gets captured. Like, what?
そうですか。そういうことするんですか。あなた。
Yeah, underhanded. Like a bitch.
まあ君が
What do you expect?
友人をバラバラにしてもいいんだけど、誰しも善人でありたいと思うものだからな。
Keep talking that shit. It's all good. Just keep talking that shit. I can't wait until you get shocked by how wrong you are.
自分のことを深い人間だと思ってそうです。
This girl's just witnessing all this.
金のコイン欲しいって言ってましたよね。そんなに欲しいなら。
コインで糸を
Boom. Easy. Turn Finn back to normal. And he got his gold coin back. Used it like a fucking boomerang. Don't fuck with me.
コインが僕に懐いてるみたいで。
It just likes me.
無駄だよ。人間の力では抵抗でき
Don't worry. Don't worry.
君は所詮
You haven't seen a human resist it yet. That's the
関係
problem.
ないです。そんなこと。僕の友達に手を出したこと。後悔してもらわないと。
Yes. Oh. Oh, he's breaking his fingers. Right in the fucking nose. Take that knee. Take that knee, bitch. What's good, Abel? You weren't expecting that, huh?
関心だよ。
Uh-oh, his hand's turning into a doll.
弱気は食われて当然。
Uh-oh, this is not good. How the fuck is he gonna get out of this one?
君は僕からすればただのへりくつが得意な。
Imagine he just punches him in doll form. He's just like, shut the fuck up.
ウサギにしてもよく頑張った。
The fuck just... Oh, shit.
なんだこれは。
Oh!
しかしなぜだ。
Now he's starting to freak out. He's like, oh shit. How is this possible? There's no way.
僕の人形化は脳からの電気信号を遮断し。
脊髄反射。
Okay, yes, explain this fucking insaneness to me.
膝蓋骨の下を軽く叩くと下肢が上がるなど、外界からの脅威に素早く反応するために、脳を介さない神経伝達のショートカットが人体には存在する。
Okay.
式の防衛反応。
He didn't even mean to do it. Damn right. Don't touch my cream puff, bro. Or else you gonna learn what the fuck is up.
この世が弱肉強食である
That's his most prized possession, the cream
奪われる
puff.
ことに抵抗するのもまた当然。大凶の呪文で君を潰そう。
Here we go. He's gonna actually try now. He's gonna use his biggest trump card and he's gonna get fucking
マリオネス
rocked yet again.
ハームパペット。
Oh, this is his second.
ウサギといえども全力を尽くさねば。僕は
Don't
思
worry.
っていたよ。
Don't worry. That rabbit gonna surprise you yet again.
君に
Like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. What was that about a rabbit? What was that?
あれ？もしかして感謝されてる？
うちゃ見てたんや。やつはアベル
Yes,
様の
please,
魔
thank
法を
you.
使った後、体を不自然に傾けていた。 右側が動かなくなる前に糸をちぎった。野生的かつ直感的すぎるストラテジー。
ありえない。人間じゃない。
どうしたんですか？
Actually, he's the most human out of anyone in this world.
ウサギさん。
There we go. You get serious now. Okay. Ah.
エレクトリアスパイン魔法。ヘルフォール。
Hellfall. Okay. Pile drive right in the ground, bitch.
ウサギだったなんて。
Done.
母はとても優しく。
Oh, great. Here we go. Yes, of course. You know, a flashback about how his mother was so nice to everyone else, and you still ended up like a piece of shit somehow.
分け隔てなく接していた。母は言っていた。私たちはたまたま恵まれて生まれただけなのだ。
Yeah, literally. Your mom was right. How the fuck? Where did you go wrong?
ある日刺された。
Oh.
いつものように母が食べ物を貧しい人々に配っていた時だ。
This is where he's like, oh man, you shouldn't have been kind to those people. You see what happens?
成功した母を刺した。
My mother was harmed.
優しい母はいなくなった。
So is she actually dead? Because seems like,
間違っていた。
isn't he always holding that doll? Like he looks at that doll like his mother or something?
アビスをはじめ。
Well, we've already taken out all your best talent, including you. So, like, you're gonna have to switch the point of view at some
借り
point.
てはならない力にも手を出した。
ポンちゃんの場所を教えてください。負けたんだから。
Yeah, he's like, you already lost. Like, I'm done fighting you. Like, where's my
人間
friend?
にしてた生徒を解放しよう。僕の負けだ。
Okay, he's
あざ
actually
ます。
giving in.
でも
Interesting.
君もお母さんのためってことだから、あんま悪い人じゃないんですね。
アリオネス・リベレーション。
God bless. What, she was like the root of all of that? Like that huge spell or whatever?
僕人形に捕まって。
Yeah, somehow. I don't know how the fuck it happened, but yeah.
レモンちゃん、よかった。わーい、わーい、わーい。
You got some reflecting to do, huh?
母さん。
ヒーロー、ヒーロー。
おいえ。
Oh man.
いいってことよ。
本当に本当にありがとうございました。
Don't let Barrett see this.
うん。よかった。
Don't let Barrett see this. He gonna go crazy.
なんで？
Oh, there he is.
ドット君。
Why is his face like punched inward?
バカばっかりだ。
Yeah, it's a good question.
待て。
Oh shit. Meeting up with Divine Visionary.
貴様、この学校のものじゃないな。
Wait, what are you talking about?
何を言ってるんですか、あなた。俺の魔法が相殺された。
Oh shit! That's not Lance.
なんだ、イノセントゼロ。
Okay, so where is that? Where's the real Lance? The real Lance fought Fang 3, correct?
ドブネズミがこの学校に来る理由は何だ。
アベルに探させてたんだけど、全然見つからなくて。本当役に立
They were using ABEL. Okay, so this is what we just got through with Magi Lupus and all them. That's all done. It's leading us to the. This is even higher of like the enemy that we're
人
facing.
から情報を聞き出すには、まず相手の心を開かないと。
Uh huh.
これ、コモンセンスだよ。
Okay, but where's the real Lance?
ダメダメ。ごめん、君の相手はできないや。
Oh shit. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be already facing against him.
ここから先は連続殺人鬼兼カニバリスト。
What the
ジョ
fuck?
ン・ピエールがお相手いたします。
And we're getting right into the next battle. So this is what the finale episode is gonna be.
神格者と同等。
Yep, his power's on par with Divine Visionary. Wow. Okay. So Mash is already gonna have to go up against him because he already told Abel like, okay, you're not that bad of a guy. So he's probably gonna defend him. And then boom, look, episode ended. Yeah, that's gonna be the finale. Okay, that's wild. I kind of like how this show, like, as trolly as it is and like how funny it is, that like that's like its best like aspect in my opinion. Like it's just funny as fuck. But I like how also like kind of simple the plot is. Like, you kind of know where you're going after each episode, you know what I'm saying? At least that's what it seems like so far. So yeah, that's what it looks like the finale is going to be. We're going to see Divine Visionary Rain, I think Finn's brother, going up against this cannibalist guy, and then the guy that was imitating Lance, he's apparently has power on par with a Divine Visionary. So like Rain's like worried, like, oh shit, they're actually gonna have trouble with this guy, and he's on his way to kill Abel because Abel failed them or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So obviously, since they are all still in that room, MASH is probably gonna go up against this guy that's on par with the Divine Visionary, and I would assume Barrett helps out. I'm going to already guess that Finn and Lemon just watch like usual, you know, helpless. And then maybe the real Lance shows up, because like, where the fuck is he at? Like, because that guy was imitating Lance, but obviously wasn't the real one. So where's the real one at? Like, please tell me the real one was actually fighting Fang 3. I think that was legit. So in somewhere in between, like the finish of his fight between Fang 3 to now, like he got somehow. Where the fuck is he at? You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully he pulls up and it's gonna be like a 3v1 scenario type thing, and they actually take care of him. Or MASH just continues to surprise everybody. He does it all on his own because he's that fucking badass. So that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking into. Okay, all right. Fire episode as usual. Alright guys, what another amazing episode of MASHLE. That was a lot of fun to watch. Like I thought, the majority of the episode was focused around MASH versus Abel, the leader of Magia Lupus. And yeah, it was a great fucking fight. And as usual, you know, Abel was, you know, continuing to just like keep on like, you know, uphold his point of view and like why he thinks the way he does. Like, we need to, you know, cull the weak and the, you know, the pillage them and whatnot. Like, only the strong and noble should be in this world, blah, 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 blah. And MASH has continued to surprise him and, you know, cut through everything he basically showed. I mean, all the way up until his, you know, he used his second, which also combined with all the magic that he was, you know, gathering from all those other students. MASH still pretty effortlessly took care of that, destroyed all the strings, and, you know, destroyed the puppet, and then got right behind him and pile drived his ass into the ground. And that finally woke his ass up. And then, of course, we get like a little flashback for why he thinks this way. And it's basically his mom was very nice, very kind, liked to help out people, didn't really notice social status, and try to teach her son, Abel, like, it's only by chance that we were born in this position, you know, like, have this nobility, like, it's we're lucky, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's really true. Like, you don't get to choose who you're born to, where you're born. Like, you don't get to choose that. Like, you're pretty lucky to be in that position. So she was a good person, and one day she was, you know, giving out food or doing something kind, like she usually does for the less fortunate, the people that aren't of nobility. And some person happens to be an asshole and has a grudge against nobility and like the way society works in general, and stabs her, and that's how he lost his mom. So I don't know, I'm assuming like she's actually dead, and maybe this doll is just like a physical representation of her, because like that's how he helps himself get through life or something, or how he remembers her. I don't know, because from what he said, like that's when he lost his mother. So, you know, it's sad, but like, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know, it's kind of I mean, he took it very personally. Obviously he would, because that's his fucking mom. So this is where he got that point of view where, like, you know, the majority of bad people like that are at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? This is why we should get rid of the bottom class, blah, 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 blah. Like, you can see where he got his point of view from, and his thought process about weak people. But regardless, he lost to MASH, so he at least upheld that. And, you know, MASH just said, well, I mean, you were doing this for your mom, so I guess you're not that terrible of a guy. And he lost, and he gave up, you know, Lemon and all the other students. So it all worked out, you know. MASH and them were like, yeah, hip hip hooray, like we fucking won, blah 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 blah. So that was cool to see. That was definitely an interesting fight, and it showed a little bit better animation towards the end of that fight. Like, it was looking pretty crisp. Definitely funny as well, the whole episode. I mean, the fucking Fang 5 is watching the whole time, and she's just like, what the fuck's going on? Like, and she explained that one move with the puppet, like the big puppet, like the second strings, and like what she saw. She's like, let me tell you guys what I just saw. I was like, yeah, please do. You know what I'm saying? I love when they do that. It's so funny. But yeah, he takes care of the job. He takes care of Abel, and, you know, they seem to be on better terms now. He's not actually dead or anything, but little do we know, there's someone that is playing as Lance right now, and who knows where the real Lance is. I hope he's all right, but someone playing as him, and obviously the Divine Visionary Rain, Finn's brother, noticed it, and he was like, "You don't belong to this school, do you?" And like, it shows Lance's face. I'm like, hold on, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, no way this guy's been undercover this whole time as Lance. Like, there's no way. At least I hope not. Because that'd be crazy if like if Lance's like whole story and like whole personality is literally a lie. Like that'd be wild. But I don't think it is. I think there's just a, little time gap in between when he won against Fang 3 to now, where he got caught up with this guy that disguised himself as Lance. So I'm assuming Lance is like tied up somewhere or something, or maybe just unconscious and he hasn't woken up yet. That's what I'm assuming. But yeah, we see this guy, he apparently has the strength on par with Divine Visionary, and then, Rain was trying to stop him, but he got cut off by this other guy that's apparently a cannibal, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's literally holding a fork and a knife, and he just said he's a cannibal. Like, okay, that's creepy. But anyways, looks like Rain's going to be fighting him. And then the guy that was posing as Lance is on his way to kill Abel because Abel failed them or whatever. So it's like, all right, I bet. We know what the finale is going to be. It's literally going to be Rain versus this cannibal guy, and then Mash versus this guy that was posing as Lance. And if I had to guess, I would assume that Dot Barrett is also going to help out, and then maybe Lance finally rejoins them. We see that he's okay or whatever, and then they fight. Or it's just going to be Mash carrying like usual, and he's actually going to fucking take care of him. Where Rain keeps on saying like, oh my god, like they're actually going to have trouble with this guy. Just like he said, like, you're going to have to be careful up against Abel, but like Mash handled Abel like it was nothing. So I'm not worried, but I'm just interested to see how that fight goes down, and take care of him, and then actually get some more info on that guy and like what group or association he's a part of, and understand like what the fuck he was doing this for. And then that probably will set us up for the next season whenever we get it, or whatever happens after this point of the finale of season 1 into the next parts of the story. So yeah, amazing. I really enjoyed it. Can't wait for the finale. Funny as hell as usual. It's amazing. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If y'all did, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.